You know that feeling when you wake up and everything just feels off? Like your mind is already racing before you even get out of bed? Well, what if I told you that Buddhist monks discovered something incredible 500 years ago that Harvard scientists are only proving now? I spent time studying these ancient morning practices, and let me tell you, they completely transformed my life. And the best part? You only need 15 minutes to make it happen. But here's the thing that blew my mind. One of these habits is so powerful that Harvard researchers found it can reduce anxiety by 63% in just 8 weeks. Stick around, because I'm about to show you exactly how to do it. Ever noticed how some people just seem to have it all together? You know the type. They walk into the room with this incredible energy, totally focused, calm, and getting more done before lunch than most of us do all day. And then there's the rest of us. Soft laugh. Let's be honest for a second. How does your morning usually start? If you're like I used to be, you're probably hitting that snooze button at least 3 times, scrolling through social media while still in bed. We've all been there, and rushing out the door with your mind already in total chaos. Here's the thing though, we all get the same 24 hours, right? But what I discovered is that it's not about having more time. It's about what you do in those first 30 minutes after opening your eyes. And that's where these ancient Buddhist secrets come in. Because what I'm about to share with you, it's literally been tested and proven for thousands of years. What if I told you that the entire secret lies in just 3 simple morning habits? And I mean, really simple. We're not talking about waking up at 4 a.m. or doing anything crazy here. These are the exact same practices that Buddhist monks have been using for centuries. But here's the cool part. Modern neuroscience is now showing us exactly why they work so well. Ready to transform your mornings? Let's break down these 3 game changers, starting with something that might just change your life. Okay, let's talk about habit number 1. And before you think, oh great, another person telling me to meditate, hear me out for a second. Because this isn't just any meditation, this is what I call the 5-minute mind reset. And it's actually how Buddhist monks start every single morning. Now, here's what's fascinating. When scientists looked at the brains of monks who practiced this, they found something incredible. These monks had more gray matter in the areas of the brain responsible for focus, emotional regulation, and, get this, happiness. Let me show you exactly how to do it. First, find a quiet spot, and I mean anywhere. Your bed, a chair, even your bathroom if that's the only quiet place in your house. Light chuckle. Here's the simple process. Sit comfortably. No crazy lotus position needed. Close your eye. Take 3 deep breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Now, here's the game-changing part. For just 5 minutes, focus on your breathing. But wait, you might be thinking, yes, that's exactly it. But here's why it's so powerful. Every time your mind wanders, and trust me, it will, simply bringing your attention back to your breath is like doing a mental push-up. Each time you do, you're literally strengthening your brain's ability to focus. And the best part? Studies show that doing this for just 5 minutes in the morning can reduce your stress hormones by 27%. Think about that. 27% calmer before you even have your first cup of coffee. But this is just the beginning. Because when you combine this with the second habit I'm about to show you, that's when things get really interesting. Now, this second habit, it's what I call the happiness hack. And it's literally changed the lives of thousands of my students. Here's the thing about Buddhist monks. They don't just sit and meditate. They practice something that neuroscientists are now calling active gratitude. And what they discovered about this practice is mind-blowing. When you do this simple 2-minute exercise, your brain releases dopamine, the feel-good chemical. But here's the crazy part. It's not just a temporary. Studies show it actually rewires your brain to become more optimistic over. Let me show you exactly how the monks. Right after your 5-minute meditation, keep your eyes closed. Think of 3 specific things you're grateful for. But here's the key. You have to feel the gratitude in your body. Let me give you an example. Instead of just thinking, I'm grateful for my coffee, you might think, I'm grateful for the warm cup of coffee that's waiting for me downstairs. I can smell it, feel the warmth in my hand. See the difference? It's about creating that emotional connection. Now, check this out. Harvard researchers found that people who do this for just 21 days straight show a 23% increase in their overall happiness levels. That's not just feeling better. That's literally rewiring your brain for positivity. But wait till you see what happens when you combine this with the third habit, because that's when everything comes together in a way that's going to completely transform your mornings. And trust me, this next one, it's probably not what you're thinking. Now, for the third habit. And no, I'm not going to tell you to run a marathon or do 100 push-ups. Light laugh. This is what monks call mindful movement, but I like to call it the energy unlock. It's so simple that when I first learned about it, I thought, no way this actually works. But the science behind it, it's absolutely incredible. Here's what the monks do, and remember, this takes just 3 minutes. Start by standing up, and let's do these 3 gentle movements together. First, the morning stretch. Raise your arms slowly above your head, like you're reaching for the sky. But here's the key. Do it as slowly as possible. Next, the energy sweep. Slowly swing your arms from side to side, like you're painting a gentle rainbow in front of you. Finally, the vitality tap. Gently tap your body from your shoulders down to your legs, waking up every part of your body. Now, here's the fascinating part. Scientists at Stanford found that these kinds of slow, mindful movements actually trigger something called the vagus nerve. It's like hitting your body's natural energy switch. And get this, they discovered that just 3 minutes of these movements can increase your mental clarity by 31% and boost your energy levels more than a cup of coffee. How crazy is that? But here's what makes this really special. When you combine these 3 habits, the meditation, gratitude, and mindful movement, something magical happens. And I've got to tell you about the incredible transformation I've seen in people who try this. Because what happens next might just blow your mind. You know what's really fascinating? When you put these 3 habits together, you're not just starting your day. You're literally transforming your brain. Think about it. In just 15 minutes, you're reducing stress by 27%, increasing happiness by 23%, boosting mental clarity by 31%. But the real magic? It's not in the numbers. It's in how your entire day transforms. Let me share something personal. Before I discovered these habits, I was that person who'd wake up feeling overwhelmed before the day even started. But now, every morning feels like a fresh start, a new opportunity. And I'm not the only one. Remember Sarah, one of our community members? After just 2 weeks of practicing these habits, she told me something that gave me goosebumps. And what she discovered might just be the missing piece you've been looking for. And speaking of our amazing community, I want you to be part of this transformation too. If this resonated with you, if you're ready to transform your mornings, do these 3 things right now. First, hit that like button. It really helps others find this information. Second, subscribe and turn on notifications, because next week, oh boy, I'm sharing something that's going to take these habits to a whole new level. But most importantly, leave a comment below with just 1 word describing how you want your mornings to feel. Because here's the thing, the difference between where you are now and where you want to be isn't some complicated secret. It's these small, powerful habits that have stood the test of time for thousands of years. And remember what I said at the beginning about that Harvard study showing 63% reduction in anxiety? Actually, that ties perfectly into what I want to show you next. If you're loving these Buddhist wisdom secrets, you need to watch this video right here. Point about the ancient 5-minute anxiety kill switch that monks use. Trust me, it's a game changer. Because remember, every morning is a new opportunity for an extraordinary day. See you in the next video.